Announcements, October 6, 2020 is a special board meeting at 6 p.m. at the Fairfield Administration Building, large conference room A. October 7th, Business Advisory Council from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. This is a virtual meeting. Please contact Mandy Ogg at ogg_m@fairfieldcityschools.com if you are interested in attending virtually. October 7th, 2020 is a District Community Diversity Alliance meeting from 6 to 7:30 p.m. This is, again, a virtual meeting. Please contact Gina Gentry Fletcher at gentry-fletcher_g@fairfieldcityschools.com if you are interested in attending that meeting virtually. October 8, 2020 is another special board meeting at 6 p.m. at the FAB, large conference room A. On October 15, 2020 is a board meeting, 6:30 p.m. at Fairfield High School Catherine D. Milligan Community Room, where we will be swearing in a new board member to replace Mrs. Carrie O'Neill. And October 16th through the 19th, 2020 is fall break, no school. Board member comments. I'm going to start with Mrs. Gundrum.
I want to thank everyone who is there. I see it looks like there's a pretty good sized crowd, and I think that shows how much people care about our district and care about what goes on in the district. And I know I have been in contact with Mr. Smith a lot in the last several days and asked questions, and he and the administrative team have always gotten back to me with answers when I asked for them about different scenarios. So I want to thank everybody for all the work that they have put in and all the work that they are going to continue to put into make the schools a safe and healthy environment for as many people as possible.
Thank you, Mrs. Gundrum. Mrs. Shorter?
I just want to thank everybody for all of the research and all of the diligent attention to details. It really helped in trying to make the decision here, and I appreciate that. I also want to thank all of the staff members and community members that reached out. I had a chance to read the emails, but I can tell you, replying, I had to leave that to Michael and Mr. Smith. Thank you. You guys were amazing. But I definitely heard you. We understand. And I just want to say thank you for being involved enough and caring enough to reach out to voice your opinions. We heard you and we love you. We're here for you, and we're going to support you in any way we can. Just be safe, everyone, please.
Thank you, Mrs. Shorter. Mr. Begley.
Yeah, really echoing those comments, I just want to say thank you to our staff, to our teachers, to our support staff, to our students who've brought us to this point, and just ask you to be diligent and disciplined and mature about this moving forward. And while we don't know what's going to happen, we certainly are hoping for the best. And stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Begley. Yeah, I do want to thank the whole community. I mean, from the businesses to the parents, to the teachers, to the administration. Everyone has chipped in to make sure that we were able to get from the hybrid model that we started to now back to the face-to-face, because that was the goal. We talked about that in July at our special meeting. The goal was to start with hybrid, let's move back to face-to-face. And it took the entire community to do that. I want to thank the parents, again, for stepping up and serving as substitute teachers. Your work isn't done. You're still going to have to help with homework. And you're going to need to be there in case we have to close the school building or quarantine. So, but keep up the great work. And to the teachers, thank you for sharing all the data with me. I felt very inclusive in your comments, and I know that this is going to be a great year, and it's going to be the best year ever in Fairfield, because it's going to prove that we truly are a team working together for our students. Okay, at this time, there is a need to recess to executive session to discuss the employment and discipline of public employees under ORC 121.22G1. Is there a motion to convene to executive session?
So moved?
Second.
Or Mr. Begley and Mrs. Shorter. Any comments or questions? That I do not anticipate any action to follow executive session. Mrs. Lane, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Begley?
Yes.
Mrs. Shorter?
Yes.
Mrs. Gundram?
Yes.
Mr. Birding?
Yes. Motion passes. We will convene executive session at 9:12 PM. Thank you all very much for coming out tonight.